Okay, so today's topic is very, very dear to me. It is about the ocean of illusion, the void, and we call it Guru, Principle, Bhavasagar, void, all are the same thing. So, in our system, in our system, if we look at it here, our subtle system we already know, right? In our subtle system, this part is void. And this is not a chakra. One thing we need to be clear here. And this part is responsible for our evolution. I will explain that later. But every day we are evolving. If we look around in our day-to-day life, right? 20 years back, if you look at the media, the telephones, the electrical thing, everything has evolved so much. So then we, the human beings, should be also evolving, right? Like it is, and we are higher than animals, but our awareness should evolve. And you will find in our day to day life, when we look around, we will find some people who are really useless in the sense they are so much involved in you know, day to day things. They don't even think about spirituality. Their attention is not there. So in our terms, we will call them little bit less evolved. So why this is very important for evolution? So let's check here. So this is the area what we have. And this is the area, as I told, I think about in few last classes, that this area is broken. It's not a line. This is our central channel. And this channel, this chakra is made by our Swadhisthana chakra, which is our third chakra actually, but we call it a second chakra, which rotates around this area. And when it rotates around the Nabhi, the navel, then it creates that area. This area is called void. So everybody has it. So what is the importance? So importance here is about recognizing that there is an illusion around us and within us. And when our Kundalini rises up, then what happens after our self-realization? With that self-realization, this bridge is made. And it is made of vibrations. So when it is made of vibrations, Kundalini comes up and passes through this and rise above. People who are not self-realized, for them, this gap doesn't fill. And they would be going around, round and round. And this is the ocean of illusion. This is a very important thing to remember. And then second question comes, okay, then how do we, go beyond ocean of illusion? So that is where we need, sorry, I think this is on the different order. Okay. So we need a teacher in this evolution. So when we are evolving, human beings are evolving, divine sends the teacher, the great primordial teachers on this earth, wherever it is necessary. So it is think about this way. When we are growing up, right, up to 1 year or 2 year old, our parents starts thinking, okay, now they need to go to school, right? They need to go to learn things like that. Exactly the same way when primordial being created the human being, up to certain point when we were not evolved, at that point it was fine when we were like animal stage. But when we evolved a little bit further, then divine sends all these great primordial gurus to guide the humanity, to guide us. So for divinity, it's one person. But when it comes to humanity, then that's where we divide everybody and we fight for this religion, we fight for that. But actually, it's one. The same principle. The principle is Guru, that means guiding principle of the divine. Remember in the beginning, I said divine has the multiple aspects. So it is a motherly aspect. It is a creativity aspect. So one of the aspect of divine is the Guru principle, that it teaches us. So when that happens, all these primordial guru comes on this earth, depending on the need of the time and where it is needed, they take incarnations and they come here. These are the different 10 primordial masters so far who has come on this earth to guide the humanity, to tell them what is right, what is wrong, so that we can cross the ocean of illusion. And if you read all these gurus, their life, you will, it gives such a tremendous learning, what they have gone through and what they were trying to teach. So I have one very good book. I will send it in the group. So long story short, each guru, Raja Janaka, Abraham, Moses, Zoroaster, Lao Tse, Confucius, Socrates, Prophet Muhammad, Guru Nanak, Siddhi Sainath, all these have certain message, and they came to help us and guide us to rise above and cross the ocean of illusion. So from there, then let's come to the chakra, like wide area itself. So this area has the 10 petals, and each petal represents the one primordial master. So if we look at the qualities, the very first quality is it gives the balance. So whenever I am in disbalance, I actually keep my right hand on my navel area and stomach area, and I just pray, Mother, to give me my balance. And I just take the Guru mantra, and I really feel right away the balance. So this is my advice to you. Just try that in your life. When you are going through disbalance, just ask for that balance. And then it helps us to establish the dharma. Dharma is inner virtue. So it's not like religion, what we are talking about. It is the inner religion, the 10 valencies. So all these 10 valencies, when these 10 valencies are healthy, that means we are following our Guru principle. And with this, person will be very dignified. Self-discipline is the very first thing. Self-guidance, that kind of person can give the guidance to themselves. Decisiveness, they are very patient, and they look for the truth and knowledge around. And when this principle is established within us, then we can guide others as well. So you will find a lot of people in life, you will see around, if there is something is happening, then in your mind, oh, let me go and talk to that person. That person might be able to help me. So, because in your mind, you know that that person has a better judgment or ability to guide. So that all comes from this wide area. So if you look at it in our day to day life, what we are going through, the media, the nonsense news, the war and everything, if you look at it, if we follow this, all these qualities, the white qualities, then we will pass through, we will be able to cross the ocean of illusion. The balance is the very big thing. Because in our day-to-day life, we always go to conditioning for our ego, reactions, all that is. So why is a very, very important thing. That is why I thought let's work on our why before we get into even basics of Sahajayoga. Okay. So now let's go to the characteristics. So the element is water. So food soak helps a lot. So if somebody has a digestive issue or some stomach problem, food soaking is the answer. And this is around the center of the palm. So I remember when most of the people, not most, but sometime when people get self-realization first time, they will have this around the center of palm. They will feel the force or tingling or something because they have absorbed something in their being which is causing white to be in imbalance. Most of the people, 70-80%, whosoever I have, we gave realization, you will find this happening. And again, it's stomach instantine, and digestive function, all these things, like anything related with the stomach area is basically your white. And white benefit, I think we have already talked about it, so that's fine. So the another thing we can go, the very first thing, what is the cause? So cause is going against the dharma. Dharma is nothing but these 10 petals. So each petal corresponds to certain qualities, certain dharma. Dharma is again not religion. You can think of dharma as a quality, innate religion you can think of. So if we do anything in balance, these things are very extreme, but even in generic thing, if we go into depression, if something happened, all these things controls the white. Alcohol is the biggest hurdle in the white. So if people who drink a lot of alcohol, white will be out of order. Because why it will be? Because alcohol takes us away from our awareness. So anything which takes us away from awareness, that means we are going away from the reality. So in alcohol, most of the people will go to the left side. So person is not in the balance. But the balance goes right away with alcohol. So that's where this will catch. And a lot of materialism, money, and all those things also, anything related will also come here. So how do we clean it? So again, food soaking, vibrated water. This also you can do it. So we know how to make the vibrated water, right? We can use that water to drink. And vibrated salt, the way we vibrate the water, we can do this for the salt. And just take the pinch of salt and put it into the 1 glass of water and drink it. That also helps, especially the people who has gone through the false gurus and false knowledge absorbed. For them, vibrated salt is very good. And again, the very first thing is respect and recognition and surrender to the real guru. What does that mean? So, right? Wherever there is a truth, the other side is falsehood is also there. That's a part of life, right? It's like black and white, like that. You have the truth and truth is also there. So in the name of reality, people spread a lot of information which is not true. And that's where it becomes very important for us to realize that having a real guru is a very big thing. Why I'm saying so? Just think about, I will give the same analogy. If I am a fifth grade, right? Suppose I'm in the class, teacher comes in, and that teacher doesn't know anything. Or maybe he just came, he's a fraud, but he came to teach me. What will he teach me? Nothing, right? So whatever he's giving me knowledge, just for sake of earning the money, he's giving me the knowledge, right? So exactly same way, you will find these kind of people around you who will take the money and they'll say that I'm going to give you the knowledge. So be aware of these people who take the money for the sake of giving you knowledge, especially the godly knowledge. God did not appoint them, so why they are taking money? Simple logic. So that is why having the real guru, the guru who can give you self-realization. There are gurus. Shri Mataji is one of them. There are gurus who are realized. And that's where those are the real gurus. So for them, we should have the respect and recognition. But how would you know who is a real guru and not? That's where our vibratory awareness will come. So I know we have been doing more than a year now, but we will, during our basics, we will work on increasing the vibratory awareness, how to know what is real, what is not real through vibrations. So that will come the part of, future classes. So we will use the affirmations. And on the left side, again, any left side, that means any left side catch or imbalance, that means we don't have the confidence, right? So that is why you will see all the left side affirmation starts with I am. So I am my own guru, right? So that is the affirmation. Right side, where we become very arrogant, that's where we will say, oh divine, you are my guru. Shrimataji, in our case, Shrimataji is our guru, worldly guru. So we will say, Shrimataji, clearly you are my guru. And then in the center, we are asking our guru, please make me my own master. So why we are asking Shrimataji? That's another question. So if I am on the fifth grade and I get a real good teacher, then what do I ask for that teacher? Please give me this knowledge. Can you tell me about this? And that is what Shri Mataji is doing for us. So that is why we ask for these affirmation addressing Shri Mataji, especially white. Okay. So this one, then another thing, this is, just give me a second. I'm sorry. Okay. So the another thing, this will come in next few weeks. We are still going to work on Adi Guru Dattatreya or white. And the white is, okay, so another question somebody asked me long back, why I need to take 108 names of anything, right? Here I'm talking about Adi Guru. Adi Guru means primordial master. Why should I take 108 names? And why 108? So 108 is a spiritual number. Sanskrit is an ancient language. It has 54 letters. And spirituality is Shiva and Shakti, potential and kinetic energy. So 54 multiplied by 2 makes it 108. 108, that is why as a very, it has a great importance when we come to spirituality. The another region is distance from Mother Earth to Sun and Sun to Moon. Their diameter is 108 times fold. So that is also there. So and Sun and Moon represents our left channel and right channel. So left channel is Moon, right channel is Sun. So long story short, 108 names, when we take it, it will have the better connection. But again, come back to the same thing. Nothing need to be done as a ritual. All the action should have heart in it, emotions in it. Without emotion, whatever we do, everything comes from the right then there is no value. And these are the qualities of the guru. So I will take few names. I'm just walking through, like Sattva means you are the embodiment of the balance. A person who is guru is the embodiment of the balance. Sattva Bhritam Gatai, the sustainer of the purity and truth. So you will see all these names have certain meanings. So when we take these names, what happens, our chakras, our areas respond, and we start imbibing those qualities. And I will suggest you to do one more thing, which I do, and it helps me a lot. I will give you the example, here. The fulfilled spirit and the essence of the satisfaction. So when I take this name, I suppose Om Tvamev Sakshat Shri Purnatma Namo Namah. Means I bow to the Guru who is Purnatma. Then I pray, Mother, please give me the qualities of the Guru so that I can become satisfied. So you can coin your own affirmation. Whatever resonates with you, it will have meaning. So suppose you are seeing a lot of attachments. We are seeing a lot of conditioning and temptation within you, and you are not able to get over. Then what I do, we can take the name of Nirvasana. Somebody who is free from all these attachment, conditioning, and temptation. So this is how we would use the names. Okay. And these are just not the names. When we take it, we will see the effect in our system. I'm going to send this to the group, and each time you will take few names together, because these names are a little bit rough. So that is why I will take it, and then, when you listen to it, you can try to pronunciation the same. But even if you cannot say it, listening also will help. And then we can take even the meanings up here as well. Okay. So today I'm not sure, I don't think we have that much time. I will try to take few names. But this was about Adi Guru. Okay. Little bit, still a lot of things are there, but at least for today. So what I will do first. Okay. So now we will start our meditation.